Slippery elm. It's a really great plant. Besides its medicinal values, it has wonderful cordage in the bark. This example I cut from a roadside slippery elm that had been cut down by road maintenance and sent up nice tall sucker shoots. So here I go, starting to break the bark loose at the base of the shoot with just a pocket knife to get the bark to begin to strip off the stick. And you can see in this video how well the bark holds together, and it will strip from the base all the way out to the tip. Really amazing stuff. Here you can see how long these strips of bark are. So once they're scraped, you can have really long pieces of inner bark fiber to work with to make some really exquisite cordage. Now here with a really sharp edged knife, I'm scraping off that rough, coarse outer bark to leave that inner bark material. And the bark is sticky. This bark is dried somewhat so that it's a little easier to handle, I think, in scraping, but hopefully you can see how clean those fibers are that are showing up after scraping all that rough outer bark. Here I'm doing a little scraping out on a porch deck handrail, and I'm just going to grab that rough outer bark and pull it and separate out that rough outer bark from a long strip of inner bark. Really nice, long, clean fibers. Check out the tensile strength on this stuff. So here I'm going to start twisting this small strip of inner bark till it kinks to begin my reverse twist cordage. And in that kink at the end of this line is where it's going to be opened back up into a small loop. And you'll see how that loop is turned back over itself. And approximately a 1-inch gorge hook will be threaded through those loops back over itself to create a girth hitch. And the gorge hook just has a small notch cut in one side of it, so that this restricting knot grasps onto the middle of that gorge hook. It's a really clean attachment. It's really easy to do. Okay, here we go. Hopefully that's clear to everyone. So this fishing rig is now complete. We're going to need to bait that hook, but just to give you a quick look at the finished string before it's been used, it's still green, and this thing will easily hold a gallon milk jug with water, and yeah, plenty strong for what we're needing it for. And here's a shot of the string after it's been used well and rinsed out well. So I'm going to put this gorge hook inside of an earthworm, totally concealed, and this is proven to be deadly for bluegill. Of course, a larger fish, you're going to need a larger gorge hook. But yeah, this stuff really works. Okay, time to demonstrate that this thing will actually work. Here's a partial piece of worm on a little gorge hook. And that fish has had it for a moment or two and had a chance to swallow it. This particular bluegill, the gorge hook turned in the mouth, not deep in the fish, and I was able to extract it without killing the fish, which was fine. But this one here, he didn't do so well. And he ended up joining about 5 of his friends for a nice dinner for my wife and I. It was a great evening. Now here I'm testing to see if that fish is actually on the line with a gentle rod lift. Yep, it's on there. I'm giving him a second and then set the hook. Yeah. Yep, he's done. So this fish totally swallowed that gorge hook. He didn't make it out of this experience alive, but he made it on a dinner plate. So all's good. Beautiful.